Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going fantastic and your journey to self-betterment is going better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important. In yesterday's video where I was talking about my narcissist mother discarding me out of the family home, because the assistance she was getting for me living in planet Earth was up when I turned 18. And she didn't want to ruin her other assistance by me being there. And in this video I was talking about how I wasn't very well prepared to handle this situation. Simply because I really had no skills and my education was sabotaged by my narcissist mother growing up. Well, there was a very good comment left on this video yesterday. And it basically said, being discarded is better than being smothered and crippled. And this comment is so true. And I want to thank the subscriber that left this comment. You see, this is something I've talked about before in my videos where I've talked about how my narcissist golden child brother really was the one that got the bad end of the deal, so to speak. Yes. My childhood was a complete mess. With a few good highlights here and there. But for the most part it was a complete mess. Lots of pain, misery and feeling lost. And how and when and why I was discarded from the family home was terrible as well. But let me tell you what. Even though I ended up with Susie and had lots of pain in that relationship as well. Being discarded by my mother so I wouldn't mess up her assistance. Though she lived off of the fact I was a living person in the family home so she could use that money to feed her hoarding problem. My mother discarding me was the best thing that could have ever happened at that time to me. You see. It forced me to get out there and fail and try hard at life. Meanwhile my brother was indeed stunted in his emotional growth because he was stuck in the family home with my mother. He had and still has no education. He has no skills. And because he's a mental wreck, sadly he now lives on the system much like my mother. He's almost an exact carbon copy of my mother. And much like my mother. He will never know what normal is. What a real friendship will feel like. Or loving someone. My brother is literally stuck in the mental trap of narcissism. You see, narcissism is a really messed up thing. Because the initial brainwashing done by the narcissist to someone they want to turn into a narcissist is to get them to deny the truth and to not be able to self-reflect. And this brainwashing is done so well. It's almost like metaphorically taking their soul and their inner being. Locking it inside of a metal chest. Wrapping it with chains and locks. And dropping it into the deepest part of the ocean. This is why talking to these people about anything important is a complete waste of time. And that's the sad life existence my brother has. I was blessed. I was blessed. I've asked God. Why did you get me out of that house? And the truth is God heard my prayers. I prayed all the time growing up. Not feeling like I was being heard. And at the right time God got me out. It was God's will I left that home. And had the events that took place didn't take place, I might have stayed. I might have stayed due to fear I wouldn't be able to make a life for myself because I had no skills. You see. That's what the narcissist wants you to be. They want you to be helpless. Dependent. And lost. And sadly narcissism is growing and you are seeing more and more people lost as a result. But here I am and here you are. We are getting the word out just like a lot of other content creators are. Because we know the cycle. You will more than likely be on the receiving end of being discarded by the narcissist in your life. No matter it be a parent or another family member. No matter it be a spouse. No matter it be a so-called friend. Please understand. This narcissist is doing you a giant favor. Because you could stay and buy into the brainwashing. And as a result not even know who you are or what you were meant to do on this earth. Narcissists want to rob you of your God-given talents and gifts. They think by discarding you they are causing you problems. And at the time they are. You are now running around trying to fix all of these messes that come up because of this discard. But that's where we come in. Maybe. Just maybe because we are telling our stories in regards to what happened in our lives. There might be some out there that might get a head start with living their lives. And preparing for when the discard happens. Which is something I want to talk about. Because knowledge is power. The narcissist, no matter it be a parent or a spouse. They know you love them no matter how bad they are treating you. And they want you stuck in that moment of love and you trying to get them to see the light. When they hit you with the narcissist discard. Because they know you will be stunned. Shocked. And not ready to take on life by yourself. Which is right where they want you to be at. But look at us. Though our lives aren't perfect. We have our moments of sadness and loneliness. Because hey. We are human. And that's normal. But we went through it all and then some, didn't we? We took our bumps and bruises. We fell down while others laughed at us. While others pointed at us. And we are still here. And not only that. We are a help. A help. Listen to me now. We are a help to others that so desperately need it. I mentioned in the last video and in the past how some of my teachers in school would read my homework aloud in class and would laugh at my wrong answers. I remember one particular time when we had a test we were taking, and once we were done the teacher collected the papers. And instead of sitting at her desk to grade the papers or to go on to another topic, she went right to my test paper and read all of my wrong answers aloud to the class. While laughing, and by doing so it got the students in the class to laugh at me as well. And many of you shared you have similar stories. Yet here we are. Helping people. Helping people with our knowledge. With our information. And with our love. We were and are smart people. We just didn't grow up with the best parent or parents, to say the least. And others took advantage of this fact because they likely knew no one was going to come and help us. But we made it through and here we are. Using our talents and skills to help others. And for that I'm grateful. Very, very grateful. There will be a group coming behind us that will get this information way faster than we got it. Way faster. And we are free from our narcissist parents. At least many of us are. And our narcissist spouse. But for those that aren't, they now have examples on how they can be productive and get where they want to go in life sooner rather than later. And tomorrow, I'm going to talk about how to prepare for how to handle the narcissist's discard. Along with becoming stronger. As another subscriber left a wonderful comment about this subject that I want to touch on as well. But with that said, thank you for your support. I really mean that. I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.